Joseph Pizza, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Mother has a message for all women out there. She wants you to know, and I quote, "My son will never pay your daughter's rent." So you may be asking, why would a mother with a son say something like this? Well, with the increase of confusion when it comes to modern dating, different women today are taking different approaches in how they want to date. One of those approaches is basically just becoming straight escorts. Yes, they're out here selling cheeks.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Can't make this shit up, and I won't, because I actually have proof. Literally, the average day woman today is pretty much turning into an escort, and it's not every one of them, right? I'm talking about the way a good number of these women are starting to view relationships, and it really is starting with these dating coaches that are teaching women to extract resources, specifically to extract resources from men because they have nothing else to offer besides their money. One of the people who's really like championing this approach to dating for women and has been teaching them this is this YouTuber by the name of Shira7. She's got this sprinkle tagline. You've probably have heard of her before. If you haven't, here's a little bit about what she's about. Let's get it.
If you're on a date and they're looking at another woman, look at cars. Because a man can be cute and broke and he knows you ain't going nowhere. But looking at cars is totally different. Oh my God, look, there's a Bentley. I wonder who's driving that. You know, that way he sees. You're not looking at looks, you're looking at money. I mean, yeah. Don't look at other men, look at cars. That'll get them.
I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP. Go to the restaurant where you can tip her, baby. Sprinkle. Because if I bring something to the table, you're going to be mad because it's going to be another man who's going to not ask me to bring something to the table. He's going to take care of the bill, them kids, and everybody else. And you, if you look broke.
How do you ask men for money without feeling bad? Like this. Do you want to make me happy right now? Yeah, of course I do. I want to make you happy too. But later on. Well, what do you want? No, I don't know. I don't know if I should tell you yet. Come on, what is it? Then whisper in his ear like this. I want you to take me to the ATM and give me as much money as you choose. It's kind of a kink. I just want to see what you're going to give. It's gonna be like, okay, let's go. Then you're going to say, no, never mind. You're going to tease him a little bit. You're going to say, never mind. How about the next time we see each other, you just bring it to me? There you go. It's a challenge. He already know he's going to seduce him because you just whispered in his ear and you know what that do. So you got to break out of shyness.
Never take offense from a broke man's mouth. If a broke man is saying something, I mean, no one should take offense to it. They're in survival. They're saying whatever they got to say to have a chance at survival, to have a chance at a woman that they can't afford, to have a chance at something that they can't afford or put their money towards, you know. So we can't really blame them for what they say and what comes out of their mouth because they're literally just in survival mode. That's why you shouldn't even just deal with them and ignore them and keep it moving. Don't sit there and argue with somebody in survival mode. They're trying to survive. You sitting here comfy and cozy and with your little glass of wine and they stealing the Wi-Fi from the neighbor with an electric blanket and you sitting over here arguing with that Dusty and you don't even know, okay? And they calling everybody simps because, you know, they sitting over there stealing Wi-Fi and an electric blanket because they ain't got no heat and calling us gold diggers, but it's literally just living in survival mode. So why would we take any of those types of men seriously? And they're mad because we don't want them. Whoop. Next. So you need to let it be known that you are spoiled. Okay. Like when they say, oh, you know, when you get to know someone and they're like, oh, okay, so why are you still single? Or, you know, they always ask that dumb question, why are you still single? I'm too spoiled. I'm very spoiled. I grew up getting what I wanted. I'm just very spoiled. And, you know, a lot of people aren't able to give me the same type of treatment that I was used to growing up. You know, I'm very spoiled. Can you handle it? Oh, what do you mean you're spoiled? Yeah, I mean, just I've always had nice things, gone to nice places. And so that's what I'm kind of used to. And, you know, some people weren't. And they get mad at me or something or resent me because my parents, you know, were successful. It's not my fault.
And so after millions of women have embraced this new approach to extracting resources from men because they view men as that's really all they have to offer, a mother noticed and said, my son will never pay your daughter's rent. And in response to that woman and women who think and move and navigate the dating market like her, this is what she has to say. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Let me do this special announcement from my son that he don't know about, but yeah, it's coming from him. It's a special announcement through his mother. My son will never, ever be paying any of y'all daughters' rent, electricity bill, phone bill, or any of that type of shit while he's dating your daughters. You understand? Because the expectation is that when your daughter reaches womanhood, you would have prepared her to be a woman and be able to take care of her damn self. Okay? There are stages of development. You come in this world as a girl, you develop into a woman, you hopefully become a wife, and then a mother. And when you become a wife, yeah, that's when your husband hopefully will be the provider and take care of everything in terms of that household and all that kind of stuff. And that's exactly what I'm raising my son to be prepared to do. But if you motherfuckers think that my son, while he's a man in manhood, if y'all think that my son is going to be walking around here dating women and paying their damn rents and everything else like he's somebody's gump,
Right.
you must be crazy.
Okay. Let's go.
And the only way he would do it is if his father got into him and told him, hey, if they want to be treated like tricks, trick they. You understand? And I don't want them to have to be like that. But know this, you better be telling your daughters that if they out here talking trick language, they're going to attract tricks.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Trick language don't attract respectful men. And a lot of people have to understand that. You want to say, ain't no man like this, ain't no man. Well, who's you talking? What you looking for? If you looking for somebody to meet you after the first week and pay your damn bills, guess what? I've been with an NFL player that didn't do that.
Right.
Or for the first week. You know, folks ain't stupid out here, smart individuals, but yeah, desperate men, are. But is that what you want? So just for the record, man, ain't nobody's son taking care of your daughter when she in womanhood, when she's supposed to be out here able to establish herself and pay for herself. In a lot of cultures, that's why when them girls hit womanhood, they don't leave their parents' house until they hit wife. Because the father is still responsible for them girls until they hit wife. You, with your sprinkle, think that while your daughters is out here supposed to be women taking care of themselves, that our sons is supposed to be taking care of them. Nah, you skipping a step, baby.
I'm sorry, she's going off right now, but you know what? Let's let her finish. She's almost done.
So if that's the case, keep your damn daughters home with you until they do find husbands. Because my son will not be taking care of their while he's dating them. Okay? Who wants a woman that's a damn charity case and can't pay for her own nails or anything like that? He will definitely be giving her gifts and everything. But nah, we ain't doing charity, son.
Right.
We ain't dealing with no needy women or men.
All right. So, you know what's interesting is it takes a mother to have a son to be honest about female nature. A lot of the times women have to be outside of the situation for them to truly see just how sneaky, cold-blooded women can be. And you may be asking, well, why is it always about women being cold-blooded? Because society reminds women all the time that men are cold-blooded, right? We know men can be dangerous. We know a man who's not in his right mindset of frame of emotion is a danger to society, but also a woman, right? Nothing's more dangerous than a woman who uses her femininity, her beauty, etc., to cause destruction in your life, whether it's financially, emotionally, etc. Men have died because of traps set by women, because of dealing with the wrong type of woman, fighting over women, etc. Now, with that being said, this mom's able to see, and it's always interesting to me, like mothers with sons, they get it. They'll be more hardcore and vicious towards who that son is dating than even the father, right? And with that being said, I want to talk about the type of women that I think a lot of these women usually are when they get to this point where their main goal is to extract resources from men. These are often the type of women, in my opinion, and you guys let me know if you agree, who are too damaged, much too damaged to want to do the work to heal. Not that they can't heal, but they understand that, wow, I am selfish. I don't think I can get along with somebody long term. I like not sharing my stuff. I kind of have a temper issue and I can't get on a man's program, at least not the type of man I want program, right? Highly successful man, etc. I would rather be by myself because I haven't built the type of skills necessary to cooperate with the man. And so what does it turn into? It turns into this mindset of get mine at any cost. And F these men, they have nothing to offer besides money, at least for them. And so we're going to check out some of these comments. Of course, what do you guys think of what the mother had to say about her sons as she sees what these women are doing, how they're moving out here? And also, how would you guys protect your sons from women who are actively trying to take advantage of them financially? Let's check out a few of these comments to see what the other people have to say. First comment here from a man says, if he met the right one, he will. Yeah, of course. She said that too. And I think he may not understand that she literally said if that's his wife, then yes, he could provide for her, but he's not going to be a trick if she can do anything to help that. Here's another comment from another woman that says, listen, once my son hit adult status, I'm not running his life nor money. And another man responded to that and said, I hope your son puts you in a nursing home. That's hilarious. Now that chick who's like, once he hits adult status, this is why women can't properly raise up men to be responsible men in society, because they just can't wait to get you out of the house. They don't view it as like, it's my job. It's not in their nature, right? It's my job to raise you, to know how to carry yourself in this world. And you're raising a weakling, right, who has to figure it out for himself. Here's another comment that says, these women in the comments agreeing, but I guarantee if they mess with the man, they're going to want them to pay their bills. With the laughing emojis, make it make sense, please. Here's another comment, of course, another person that doesn't understand it. She's not talking about a man providing in the sense of a relationship, long-lasting, loving relationship. She's talking about being a trick. Here's another comment that says, these sprinkle heifers mad. He says, laughing emojis. Another comment from another woman that says, what's wrong with minding our business as mothers? Letting our grown children be grown and do what they want. My son business ain't none of mine. Yeah. See, women want to wash their hands out of who their men turn into once they've created disasters. No, you need to teach him these things. You need to teach him to not be that type of a man. Here's another comment that says, put your D up, talking to the mother, and let your son be his own man. So a lot of people here disagree with what she had to say. I agree. I support the mom, man. I don't know what they're talking about. Here's another comment from another woman that says, 100% real mama. I tell my son the same thing. There we go. Here's another comment that says, laughing emojis, facts. I am proud of mothers like this, with a 100 emoji. Another comment here from another woman that says, yes, ma'am. Too many people take advantage. You're a good mama. Here's another comment that says, remember, fellas, there isn't a single woman on this earth that has your back more than your mom. That is true, you know, for good mothers. That is true. Now, don't become the type of person who also allows your mom to run your life, right? Because you can go overboard here, but what she's saying here, I think, is definitely valid, and she has a point. Guys, listen, as always, of course, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Comment down below. I appreciate you checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.